In today's video, we are looking into Nezuko's powers and abilities from the Demon Slayer series. Nezuko is the younger sister of Tanjiro Kamado. Formerly human, Nezuko was turned into a demon by Muzan Kibutsuji. She of course went on to become a pretty strong demon herself before becoming a very prime target for Muzan later on in the story. Now, we are going to be looking into the basic skills that she possessed as a demon through to her own blood demon art and a very unique ability she acquires later on. So if you enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and share this video with a fellow fan of the series. As this is a brand new series I'm covering on the channel, just like in my Tanjiro's powers and abilities video, link in the description. Let's see if we can hit 1,000 likes on this video. For more Demon Slayer videos just like this one, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you do not miss future Demon Slayer content. Also, a quick warning that there will be spoilers as I will be talking about information from both the anime and the manga, so just a heads up. Anyway, with that being said, grab yourself a beverage, let's roll intro and get straight into the video. Today's video is sponsored by Red Shoes Wood Bear World. Red Shoes is a new high-quality action mobile game with fast and roguelike action that is based on the very popular Red Shoes and the Seven Dwarfs animation. Gameplay is very easy to learn with changing maps and monsters that give you a real unique experience every time you play. The characters also look amazing, stylish, and you can customize them with the costumes you collect. Collect as many as you can and you'll get stat bonuses. Not only do the characters look stylish, but their attacks do too. Defeat the monsters with characterized skills and get help from the Sevens during battle. The game has 4 playable modes. Roguelike mode, where you defeat the monsters, moving on to the next stage, and as you level up, you'll get a special skill that helps you in battle. In world mode, you hunt the endless spawning monsters on the map. You can use the world map skills and earn gear and rune shards. In co-op mode, you can invite your friends and clear this stage together, or defend yourselves from the waves of incoming monsters to gain precious rewards. Final mode is boss raid mode, where you deal as much damage to the world boss as possible to get ranked and earn special rewards. Strongly recommend checking out Red Shoes Wood Bear World. Link to download the game is in the video description below. Despite losing the majority of her human memories, Nezuko still has a kind and caring nature towards the humans, often seeing the kindest to her and her brother's cause as family. Tanjiro himself said that Nezuko was known as a great beauty in their hometown, and she does have this very cute factor to her. It's easy to see why, she was so popular both in the Demon Slayer world and in our own world. Like, I went to Tokyo last year and it was very, very clear to see how popular she was there. Anyway, my point here is that in terms of appearance as a demon, Nezuko certainly keeps her cute looks with the addition of her demonic-like eyes, large fangs, and sharp claws. Now, the standout feature for Nezuko is of course her bamboo muzzle that was given to her by Giyu. Nezuko, just like her brother Tanjiro, has a very natural talent when it comes to, honing her abilities, and also has a very rapid rate of growth when it comes to her demon powers. She is a demon that has taken the side of the humans, and in such had absolutely no training when it came to her own demon powers. Other than training, the other way, and I guess you could argue the most common method that demons have to hone and strengthen their skills, is through the consumption of humans. Nezuko has never done this, of course, and has had to improve through doing, so to speak. Now, we have seen Nezuko have a boost in power a number of times, and as very early on as in her battle against Susanoo, where her leg was completely blown off by one of her attacks. But after regenerating her leg, she went on to be an even match for Susanoo's demon attacks, kicking those balls right back at her. So I briefly mentioned it just then, but Nezuko of course has the demon power of regeneration. Her regeneration powers are insane, as she can restore lost limbs in mere seconds, as seen in the battle against Upper Moon 6 Daki. The speed of her regeneration at this point was on par with that of an upper rank demon. The way she does this is by solidifying her own blood from the severed limb and manipulating it so that it reforms onto her own body with both speed and proficiency. On the topic of regeneration, Nezuko also needs to replenish her power. As mentioned, she does not consume the blood of humans, so she has to do this by other means. Nezuko recharges her power through sleep, most often in the box she is carried around in by Tanjiro. Which does lead on to another one of the basic demon skills that Nezuko possesses, which is that of size manipulation. Nezuko is able to alter her body's size from being able to shrink herself so that she could fit into her box and hide from the sunlight to enlarging herself to fight against other demons. I think the best visual example of this was in the Notagumo Mountain arc, where she shrank herself so that it was harder for Kanao to capture her. It was just so cute, and let's face it, yeah, a pretty damn good strategy, though, she was ultimately caught, but still awesome. When it comes to fighting, it goes without saying, but Nezuko is a pretty powerful fighter. As a demon, her strength and combat skills are heightened. And even though she has had no training at all when it comes to combat, Nezuko is capable of fighting against other demons. In the beginning, her lack of training was evident as she relied on kicks as well as her brute strength. These kicks are certainly not to be underestimated, as they are powerful enough to completely sever the head of another demon. And that's the amazing thing about Nezuko. Her strength levels are extremely high for a demon that has never eaten a human, strong enough to be an even match for that of an upper rank. In fact, it's absolutely insane. So I guess it comes down to the classic Kamado trait of, carrying on with an extreme willpower, to keep pushing forward. Just as Tanjiro puts his life on the line to protect his little sister, Nezuko does the same for her older brother, and the two together are an amazing team. And it goes back to her lack of training thing, but despite having zero experience, Nezuko is not afraid of fighting other demons, but the most impressive factor of her willpower is the fact that she is a demon who straight out refuses to give in to her natural demon urges and consume the flesh and blood of a human. Even when the Wind Hoshira Sanome was brutally trying to lure Nezuko into consuming his blood to prove a point that yes, she is a demon, thus she is dangerous and needs exterminating, Nezuko just flat out refused and proved that she was different from the rest. Now, we have covered the basic techniques Nezuko has as a demon, so let's look into her more advanced techniques, starting with her blood demon art. A blood demon art is a technique higher level demons can perform. Every time a demon devours a human, they become stronger until they eventually unlock their blood demon art. This technique, of course, differs from demon to demon and is unique to them. And in some cases, a demon is able to use more than one of them. So the user is able to use their own blood to manifest these techniques, as suggested by its name, and are suited to a number of situations, be it, a power-up, manipulation of objects and others, illusion casting, and so on. Nezuko's blood demon art is Pyrokinesis, in which she can manipulate her blood into these pink demonic-like flames. The cool and interesting thing about Nezuko's blood demon art is that the flames that she creates are extremely effective against demons, but completely harmless to humans. Her flames are that powerful that we saw them cause some major damage to Upper Moon 4 Hantengu. Now, not only do her flames do damage to demons, but they can also turn a demon slayer's Nichirin blade bright red, which in turn does a lot more damage to demons and stops their regeneration abilities, or slows it down. Turning a Nichirin blade red is an exclusive ability to those demon slayers who have unlocked their demon slayer mark, but Nezuko was able to help Tanjiro achieve this before his mark had awakened. We saw this in Tanjiro's battle against Rui, which allowed him to use the Hinokami Kagura forms easier and much more effectively. Nezuko also has the exploding blood technique, in which she can ignite her blood into flames, similar to her blood demon art. Not only does it have the effect of causing damage, but it can also be used to heal the wounds of others. Now, the main thing to point out here is that the exploding blood's effects can only work on other demons and their blood demon arts, as we saw when she exploded her blood on Rui's webs and on Gyutaro's poison. Nezuko also undergoes a demonic-like transformation, which is also known as her final form, or her fully awakened form, and I guess you could argue in saying that it is her noise form, right? She goes from like, oh, Nezuko, she's cute, to like, damn, Nezuko, man. Anyway, so when she goes into this berserk-like state, Nezuko's body matures greatly, as does her strength and power. The form itself looks amazing as she gains these vine-like tattoos that cover her entire body, as well as a demon horn that protrudes on the right side of her forehead. Now, the cost of this form's power boost is that Nezuko becomes more demon-like, meaning that in this state, her bloodthirst goes completely wild and out of control. The first time that she went into this form was in the battle against Ducky. Tanjiro actually had to sing an old lullaby to help her snap out of it, but later on, Nezuko can snap out of this form at will. The last power to talk about, and it's a major one, and an ability that Muzan himself had not achieved, making Nezuko, of course, his #1 target at this point. So, Nezuko eventually overcame the effect the sun has on demons. During the battle against Hontengu, Nezuko became immune to sunlight, meaning she was able to walk around during the daylight hours without getting burned by the sun. The ability to become resistant to the sun and not turn into a pile of demon ash was what Muzan had been trying to own and perfect himself, but failed, meaning that Nezuko was arguably the most impressive demon. And that is it, Nezuko's powers and abilities. Nezuko is absolutely amazing, and it's super interesting to see just how powerful she became as a demon, and all without consuming a single human. Just as her brother, her rapid growth was key to their fight against the demons, and I think, for Nezuko, it was all down to her own willpower. It makes me think that there must be something in the water back at the Kamado's hometown, right? Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button and share this video with a fellow fan of the series. Remember, 1,000 likes and I'll continue to cover more Demon Slayer characters, powers, and abilities. Also, make sure to let me know in the comment section below which character you'd like to see me cover next. As well as that, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you do not miss the future Demon Slayer content that is on its way. As always, a huge shout out to Warwick, Animator22, Brian, Blake, Andrew, BS Tuna, Emmeline, Kivasey, Chris, Estauhai, and Zintac for supporting me on Patreon. Don't forget to head on over there yourselves to check out the amazing rewards on offer now. But that is it from me. Till next time, my fellow weebs. Peace!